a quiet village, and a curious cat. In the quiet village of Willowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, lived a mischievous and curious cat named Whiskers. Known for his sleek gray fur and sharp emerald eyes, Whiskers was no ordinary feline. While most cats lazed in the sun or chased mice, Whiskers spent his days exploring every nook and cranny of the village, driven by an insatiable thirst for adventure. One day, while lounging on the windowsill of the village baker's house, Whiskers overheard two old men discussing an ancient treasure hidden deep within the forest. The words "hidden treasure" piqued his interest, and his ears perked up as they described a map said to be concealed in the dusty archives of the old library. Whiskers' heart raced. A treasure hunt was exactly the kind of adventure he longed for. The map in the library. The next morning, Whiskers set out for the village library, an imposing stone building covered in ivy. Despite its age, it was rarely visited, making it the perfect place for a secret to remain hidden. Whiskers slipped in through an open window, landing softly on the worn wooden floor. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of old paper and ink. Whiskers darted between the towering bookshelves, scanning for anything that might resemble a treasure map. Hours later, tucked away in a dusty chest in the back room, he found it, a faded parchment with markings and symbols. His paws tingled with excitement as he realized this was no ordinary map. It was the beginning of his journey, decoding the map. The parchment was old, its edges frayed and discolored with age. Whiskers carefully unrolled it on the baker's kitchen table, where the morning sunlight streamed through the window. The map was a labyrinth of symbols, dotted lines, and cryptic illustrations. At the center was a prominent X, but getting there seemed to require unraveling a puzzle. Whiskers tilted his head, examining the strange symbols. Were they directions? Clues? He noticed small drawings of trees, rivers, and a peculiar structure that resembled a tower. His sharp eyes caught a faint inscription scrawled in tiny, nearly illegible handwriting. "Seek the Tower of Echoes, where the whispering winds will guide you." Whiskers' whiskers twitched with intrigue. This tower must be the first step. Determined to make sense of the map, Whiskers decided to seek help. His first stop was the home of Maribel, the village historian, a kind but eccentric woman who loved riddles and tales of old. Whiskers dashed across cobblestone streets and meandered through the bustling marketplace, dodging the villagers' feet. Arriving at Maribel's door, he let out a loud, purposeful meow. Maribel opened the door, smiling at the sight of her frequent visitor. "Why, hello, Whiskers. What brings you here today?" she asked, kneeling to scratch behind his ears. Whiskers leapt onto her table and nudged the map forward with his paw. Maribel's eyes widened as she studied it. This is a treasure map," she whispered, her voice tinged with awe. "The Tower of Echoes lies deep in the Shadow Pine Forest. But be warned, Whiskers, many who seek it never return." Her words only fueled Whiskers' excitement. The first clue had been deciphered, and the adventure was now underway. Shadow Pine Forest was calling, and Whiskers was ready to answer.